Okay, great. So you made it in here. I'm excited to walk you through the men's group community. And this video, the point of it is to show you what's possible. Now, in the next steps and customize your experience, you'll be able to really customize this left menu and make it less overwhelming for yourself and tune it into the top, only seeing the topics you're interested in the community. But as a whole, I wanted to walk you through what's going on here so you can start to find your bearings, okay? So first thing, this is where all the action is, this main menu here. You can see the events, the members list, the discussion areas down here. You can see that somebody's got their audio on or something, you know? So this is where you're going to be paying attention to 98% of the time. Now, left of that, just quickly, this is how you can access men's group if you have other Discord servers going on. So Discord is the platform we use. You probably are already aware of that. It's just community software. Then it's the best in the world. I'll show you why in a minute. You know, there's other communities. This is a stand-up comedy community that I joined just as a test, and this is another gaming network that I joined as a test. So like, you just click this if you ever end up out of the men's group community, and then you can end up in this community again. Now, going down the left menu, you can see there's somebody on audio right now. That's why that little audio icon's there. So more on that in a minute. So going through here, you have your events list, which is standard. I'll come back to that. You can see that there's a bunch of example events here. Now, I'm only going to see the events for the topics that I've selected, so that's great. Eliminates a lot of the noise. You can see the browse channels, which will allow you to go through every single topic discussion area and select which ones you want and which one you don't to eliminate noise. More on that in the next video. A members list. There's some community info here that's pretty important. I'd read through all this, the FAQs, the rules, how to contact staff. This is where you can find men's group podcasts and stuff. But this is where things get exciting. So we'll come back to create audio video room in a second. But down here, if you go through some of these areas, you'll see there's social time category, which is like general banter and hobbies and interests. So these are two different message forms where you can go through and discuss things. So mindset, philosophy, you know, difficult feelings, anxiety, stress, anger, etc. Divorce and separation. You can see there's some chats going on there. So it's just a message form like anything else, which is fantastic. And people who are subscribed to this channel, who opt into it and their browse channels list, will get a little notification when there's new messages that have happened here. And so this platform is phenomenal for getting people engaged in conversations, which is tough. A lot of these platforms aren't as good as that as they promise. And so you can come through here and you can see all these different topics scrolling down, and you can collapse and decollapse them. And even if they're collapsed, you'll still see notifications. So then what are these little like audio things underneath each of these topics? You know, like you can see that for each topic, there's a corresponding audio video room. And so that's exactly what those are. You have the Nice Guy Syndrome message form, and you can see it here. And then you can see there's a corresponding audio video room. So if I click that, what's going to happen is the audio video room is going to open. It's going to show that I'm in it to other members, and then I can click through, and here I am in an audio room. So if I unmute myself, I can start having a conversation with somebody. And I can just linger in here if there's nobody else in here right now, and other people can see I'm in there, and they'll get notified that I'm in there. So it's pretty cool because you can continue to poke around and like read other stuff while you're still in that room, and people can see you. And so this is going to make those on-the-fly connections so much easier, which is the point of men's group, right? Guys coming in, they're not necessarily saying I want to be in an eight guy men's group with my video on. They're saying I just wish I could chat with a few guys. They're going through the same thing that I'm going through. And so you can hang out in these topic-specific audio video rooms and linger in on, observe other conversations, hear how guys are talking about stuff. Or you can chat while you're driving your car or home from work, while you're walking your dog, while you're making dinner, etc. And so here's an example. You can see in the hobbies and interests text message form channel thing. I could put a message on here. Hey, anyone see this ski video? And then post a link to a YouTube video, like a normal message form. Or hey, or this other guy could post a message that and say, me just post a message here. So you can see Sean's typing. You have 20 minutes. Anyone want to talk about hiking? Or whatever, you know, and that could be, if you're in the divorce channel, it could be anybody around to talk about my divorce, anybody to talk around about an emotional intelligence, whatever. But then if I choose to join this audio video room, boom, one click and I'm in it. And now, all of a sudden, Sean and I can be having a conversation, which makes things so easy. So if I open this audio video room, boom, I'm in. So now, you know, we could choose to have our video on if we want to, but we don't have to. These are two different accounts. You know, and I demonstrated having a voice call, but it's going to echo because we're in the same room. But you get the idea is that not only can we post messages now, and not only is there scheduled events, which are really useful, we can also just hop on and have these quick on the fly voice calls, or just hop on and linger and listen to other guys talking about a certain topic. And because sometimes after going through difficult things, or like, you know, it's just nice to have some company, or hear some guys bantering, or hear how guys are thinking about their divorce, you know, and you can just linger on there and leave it open for the evening, and you'll be notified when other guys join in, which is cool. The other fun part of this is that if you go to the events list, you'll see that, you know, we can still link out to Zoom accounts when needed for the event, but most of the events can just be held within this platform as well. So you can see that this divorce meeting number 2, if I click on it, here's all the details, here's who's confirmed, here's the next upcoming whatever's about it. If I go, it's like, where is it being held? The divorce separations breakup room. I can just click that and it'll open that room, and so I'm already in it. And let's go for another example, because I'm actually already in that room. And these events are filtered by the topics you choose in your left menu as well, so you won't be overwhelmed by a bunch of events you're not interested in, which is another problem for a lot of platforms. Now, let's say I'm not in the divorce room. This is what this will look like. So if I go into an event and I go, cheating and infidelity. Oh yeah, the event's happening in 2 minutes. I'm going to go hang out in the room, be a part of it. Boom, I'm already in the room. So then there's no Zoom logins, there's no passwords, there's no weird stuff like that. This is all the same features as Zoom for the most part, except for breakout rooms. So yeah, it's going to make these connections a lot easier. We've seen it working super well. So, you know, as you come in here, you're going to want to like poke around and start to get involved in some of the message forum text conversations, and also to participate in, hop in some of those audio rooms, and start getting in some chats with some guys. You can leave your video off, you know, you can be anonymous, it's fine. And when it's convenient for you, you can hop in there and get started. You can also send guys a message. So if I'm in this breakout room and I wanted to, if I'm in this hobbies room, I can click on Sean's profile and I can send him a message. Hey Sean, great chatting. It was useful for me to talk about divorce with you. Let's do it again. Want to hop on a voice channel, voice room, audio room, we'll call it, next week. And all of a sudden I am in a direct message with Sean, and so you can see there's like, you can see all your direct messages here on the list in this purple. And so this is a great direct message tool, you know. And I got a notification on my phone that I got a direct message. Sean said, owner said this is great, so now I can respond to that. And I agree. Let's chat. What day is good for you? So on and so forth. So you can find those direct messages up here on the left in the purple at all times. So you can go back in the community discussions, you know, be in these text channels, the audio rooms, and then you can also come up here to your direct messages, and there you are. So hopefully this gets you started. I really suggest that you first thing you do after this video is go to customize your experience. So click through this channel, customize your experience here. Use the browse channels feature, which is up here on the left, to select the topics you want to see and not see. This will control what's in your left menu, so it's not super overwhelming or spammy, and this will also control the events that you see. And then after that, just get involved. So go and into some of the channels you're interested in, leave a couple comments on some of the threads that are going on. And if somebody's in some of these rooms, just hop in. There's no risk because you don't need your camera on. Most guys won't have their real names, and so you can just hop on and say hello. Okay, and the last thing you'll find here in the menu, and the most exciting thing, is this feature that allows you to create your own audio video room on the fly that'll then delete after you're done with it. So you might want to have a conversation about a topic that isn't a part of any of these, and maybe there's already a bunch of guys in the general banter room. So maybe you want to talk about something that's happening in the world, or maybe it's a personal growth topic you don't see in this list. Like you can see here there's some instructions on how to use this, and it's the create audio video room. So when you click this, it's going to launch an audio video room here, and now you're in it. And then you can change the status of that audio video room to say what you want to talk about. And let's say it's like something like anxiety around Ukraine war, which is a topic that came up. Guys were scared of what was happening there for a bit. And so you can set an audio room like that, and it'll linger as long as you leave it open, and other people will see in their feed list or in their menu on the left that you are in that room. So you can't see it here, but on my phone, the app, you can see it says owner's channel. It'll be backwards, and then underneath it'll see your name's channel, and then underneath it says the subject you'd like to talk about: anxiety, Russian, Ukraine war. And so now we can have multiple of these channels going at one time. Where maybe my channel is called something different here, and so it's we can have other off topics as well. And so this is a great way to just have a casual conversation with a couple guys. Like you can just create your own audio channel to ensure you're not interfering, because let's say you want to talk divorce, so there might be a meeting coming up or something, in the divorce group or whatever. You don't know, and you don't want to get kicked out or whatever. You can just launch these meetings, and you can even make them private if you want. So now all of a sudden you have a private audio video room for whatever topics you want. And so we encourage you to do that too. You could just create an audio voice channel, audio video channel with the topic you're interested in, and just linger and give it a little while and see if anybody joins. And that's another way we encourage you to get started as well. All right, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you find your way here in Men's Group, and will help you get the most out of it. I encourage you to continue to go through this community info, with the next step being customizing your experience using the Browse Channels feature, which you'll find up here. This will allow you to select what you see on your left menu, so to make it less overwhelming and make it easier for you to get value out of Men's Group. All right, see you in the next one.